The backbone of an economy is its infrastructure. We shall confidently build on this firm foundation established by my predecessor, as it is in building an edifice. We must keep the momentum and aspire to build better, more. Our infrastructure development is of primary importance as it is a necessary element to improve many other sectors, to include agriculture, tourism, general economic activity, and even to governance.
Keeping the momentum, a new dawn for the Philippines. Things are looking up for the Philippines, a strategic gateway to the huge Asian market. The country is backed by solid macroeconomic fundamentals, boosted by game-changing policy reforms, and a concerted approach to crisis response and development. The Philippines is a bright spot, being among the fastest-growing economies in the ASEAN and the world. Credit rating firms have reaffirmed the country's investment-grade ratings. International development agencies have upgraded the growth projections for the economy. The increasing number of investors brought about by the improving business climate is complemented by the inherent strength and competitive advantage of the country. With a population of 110.2 million and labor force of 50 million, they represent a young, capable workforce and a growing consumer base. The country has improved its competitiveness ranking, and the government is keeping this momentum going, even in the face of challenges.
We are presently drawing up a comprehensive, all-inclusive plan for economic transformation. We will build back better.
In the line of government's goal to modernize the country's infrastructure backbone, the sustained rapid growth attract investments and spread economic opportunities for all Filipinos. To ensure food security, the government will be building more inclusive and sustainable farm-to-market roads based on a comprehensive farm-to-market network plan. Also, access the connectivity to priority irrigation areas will be improved.
The government is prioritizing national and local roads that connect economic zones and trade centers, better linkages towards seaports, airports, and railway stations, modernized ports, airports, and their facilities, inter-island mega bridges, pedestrian and bike lanes, and mass rail transit systems. In all these, public-private sector partnership is encouraged.
We will see to it that we will have programs that will provide our passengers accessible, affordable, convenient, and safe travel experience.
Tourism, another priority sector and a key job generator, also benefits from the improvement in infrastructure in terms of accessibility of tourist destinations. The tourism program is geared towards a cohesive digitalization and connectivity, diversification of the current tourism portfolio, as well as closer coordination with the local government and the private sector.
To be able to ensure that we build a strong foundation for the tourism industry so that it becomes resilient against any crisis.
In line with providing smart infrastructure, internet connectivity is being expanded to educational institutions at all levels. The digital economy is being enhanced. The government is facilitating digital payments and promoting digital financial services. The playing field in telecommunication will be made more competitive through greater private sector participation to ensure that nobody is left behind. The National Broadband Plan, which aims to connect even the geographically isolated and disadvantaged areas, will be pursued.
We are really pushing for government to move into the digital space, provide access to public service with the intention of providing 24/7 governance with the use of, for instance, artificial intelligence.
The Philippines now has more facilities for harnessing wind power, and is expanding very quickly into large-scale solar power production. The Green Energy Option program of the government also empowers electricity consumers to choose purely from renewable energy resources for their electricity requirements. All of these will be pursued with sustainability in mind and with the goal of improving the mix of traditional and renewable sources of power supply. The government is keen to develop its natural gas industry and will provide investment incentives by clarifying policies in upstream gas, particularly in the area close to Malampaya. The recent economic reforms are game changers for investors. The CREATE Act rationalizes fiscal incentives for investors and reduces corporate income tax. The law amending the Retail Trade Liberalization Act reduces the minimum paid-up capital requirements for foreign retail enterprises and lowers the investment requirements for each store owned by a foreign enterprise. The amendments to the Foreign Investment Act for the first time allows international investors to set up and fully own domestic enterprises, including micro and small enterprises in the Philippines. The amendments to the Public Services Act aim to encourage investment in sectors essential to public welfare, most notably telecommunications, airlines, expressways and tollways, railways, as well as shipping. With the removal of the restriction on foreign investment in these areas, international players can now fully participate in these high-impact industries. In addition, the Build, Operate, Transfer scheme of the government provides development opportunities for construction enterprises. Special economic zones and free ports in various parts of the country are also available and are adequately supported by infrastructure. The Philippines will continue its story of growth for years to come. Together, we will make it happen in the Philippines.